Hi you guys, Dodo Reactions here, and today I'm going to react to some more Once Upon a Time. This is Season 5, Episode 11. So, yeah, let's get into it. I was just asking where's his brother, but I thought it was Killian. Ooh. Was about to say baby Killian, but Kid Killian.
Liam, wake up! Father's gone!
There he is, okay.
You looking for your father? Look out there. He rode away an hour ago.
Rode away? Why?
Your father ain't what you think. He's a thief, a fugitive from the law. How do you think he paid for the boat? He traded you and your brother into my service.
Did he?
No! No, he wouldn't do that!
Now you know.
He seemed kind of
The
nice.
kind of man your father really is.
Seemed to be kind of nice.
Regina's right. You need to hit him with everything.
This is a man you loved.
That man died back in Camelot. Now all there is the Dark One. No matter how hard this might be, we need to split up, find him, and stop him.
So it's like Emma versus Killian. That's...
Come on. This is the fastest way to the harbour.
I've decided to grant myself sole custody. See, I'd like to raise her by myself without you two getting in the way. I'm going to teach her how to be wicked.
Thought she had a
But
chance.
there's no point in us fighting over our darling baby girl because soon enough you'll both be dead and then I can just take her.
What do you mean, will be dead?
She knows about the Dark Ones.
Doc, stand back.
Henry, don't move!
Too late for that.
Henry! Henry, are you okay?
You see, the Dark Ones only have a temporary pass into this world, like a tourist visa. The only way for them to stay is to trade places with living souls. The ferry from the underworld will arrive and drag us down there.
That doesn't sound good.
Speaking as one who's died and been there, it's not. It's going to make you wish the old stories of fire and brimstone were true. It's going to make you wish for death. And then the realization will hit that death has already come, and this fresh torture
Chill.
is all that's left.
Oh, you're scaring Henry.
Good, because we should all be scared. This is death itself. Use this time wisely. Use it to say goodbye.
Oh my god.
You may be the Dark One, but we both know you aren't the man you were when I recruited you to kill my mother.
Not another word. No, we agreed we would never speak about this again. Don't test me again. Whoever you think I am, I'm not. You've got no idea the kind of man I truly am.
I was about to say you were my second favorite, but Regina's my favorite, so don't touch her. I think it's been a while since I've seen the Evil
I
Queen.
will kill your mother.
I'm not sure.
And in exchange,
I think so.
you'll bring me to a land without magic where I can finally get my revenge on Rumpelstiltskin.
Season 2, okay.
Indeed. I need to know what kind of man you are. You don't know my mother. She's an expert at one thing. Exploiting weakness.
I don't want to spend what could be my last moments with my nose in a book. I want to make the most of my moments with my family.
Dinner at Granny's.
Yeah. Dinner at Granny's, that's a great idea.
What about
Yeah,
me?
awesome.
So we left here all alone.
You can tell me whatever you want. This is giving
I know
up.
you won't stop trying, and I hope you succeed, but promise me that you'll come meet us at Granny's. Come say goodbye.
Say goodbye, like they were going on a journey or something. They're gonna
I
spend
love you, Emma.
like eternity in hell. Torture and everything. I mean, you are
So I hear
together.
we're giving up.
Look for a
No,
solution
not
together.
Not ever. Do you remember the promise you made in Camelot? To do whatever was necessary to get rid of the darkness.
I don't like where this is going. But to get rid of the darkness, you still have to put it in someone. And sacrifice them. Who?
Me.
What she wanted to do with, or to Zelina, yeah.
You've always wanted to see the world. Well, all of it is right out there, the other side of that timeline. Go when you can. See all the wonders you've dreamt of, and when you've tasted it all, maybe one day you'll come back.
What if
Nothing's wrong.
they left Storybrooke?
I just want you to
All of them.
live out
Oh,
the
they can't. But he has a spell. Like,
Okay, look,
can't they leave the town and be
you
safe?
take the car, say goodbye to your father.
You, I.
The only possible way Excalibur would be of any use would be
If Emma takes all the darkness into herself and uses a sword to destroy it.
And herself.
He's like, oh, thank God. Someone sacrificing themselves to save me.
Excalibur was always destined for the hands of a true hero.
That's it? You don't want to make a deal or something?
It's his life at stake, so no.
Face him, and you'll prove you have what it takes to face my mother.
Get out, pirate. Well, it seems we are at an impasse.
For heaven's sake. Not him.
Okay. You couldn't just say so. Yeah. His asshole father. So what, you want him to kill his own father so that he can prove he can kill your mother?
Robbie, the withered knob of that sad old man. If memory serves, the last time you tried to use it, you weren't powerful enough to make it work.
Take your word for it. I hope she's not gone for good. This is kind of ridiculous, like... Okay.
Not long after I left you and Liam.
He actually left them... Okay.
And put under a sleeping curse. A sleeping curse? How the bloody hell are you awake now? How does anyone break a curse? It's true love's kiss. Her voice was so kind, so gentle. She made me see the error of my ways. I fell in love with her.
While you were in a under a sleeping curse, okay? While you were sleeping.
You're going to spare me? In a manner of speaking. The world must believe you're dead. The Queen, everyone must think I killed you. I can secure you a letter of transit to take you far from this place. Would it be possible to bring two? My wife and I.
A child.
We had a son.
A son, of course. That means he has a brother.
I will protect my family, even if I have to kill you to do it. Mom, wait.
What the hell was that? That was kind of silly. Oh. But they didn't mark the baby, right?
It's time to drop the act. You can't just sit back and watch another family be destroyed to get your revenge.
What makes you think I can't?
Because of what we swore to never speak of again. So you have to ask yourself the same question you did that night. What kind of man do you want to be?
Sleep tight. I'll see you in the morning, Leo.
You named him after the son you abandoned?
You named your boy Liam. After my brother, after the son you abandoned. Was he really that easy to replace?
I wasn't trying to replace him.
Yeah, that's a little bit...
To honor you both. I have changed.
Oh, you
I
dead,
would never
bro.
leave him.
But there's a child in there. Are you about to kill him too?
I might not be able to kill you, but I can stop you from interfering. What do you think you're doing?
Being the man I want to be.
You can't stop us.
Yes, I can. You're right. I was weak. So let me make up for it now by being strong.
I don't want to lose you.
I don't want to lose you. You have to let me go. Let me die a hero.
I doubt that he's gone for good, but he's dead.
First time you were truly selfless.
How was that
What is to be with you?
He was kind of dying. He thought he would die, so how is that selfless to tell her go and see the world? She's like, oh, you was ready to live without me, but he was about to die. So how is that selfless? I can't with these two. Like,
This is my shop.
yeah, we know.
As the sign says, open. You're not invited.
We don't care,
I
Rumpel.
was invited. It's the dagger. It's calling to me.
What dagger?
You are the Dark One. Again.
Yeah.
Shut.
Wasn't expecting you to hear it. But then, most ex-Dark Ones are dead.
First,
When you came to me
how?
asking for the sword, I seen an opportunity. A small vial of magic was close at hand. One sprinkle, and I knew I could get it all back.
He wanted
I
it
turned the
back.
sword
He
into a
took. Oh,
conduit.
I,
So that while Hook thought he was destroying the darkness, he was actually moving it.
Into you.
I now have the combined power of every Dark One who ever lived. Including you.
You found a loophole. Betrayed us all again.
yeah, shock, right? I mean, I'm shocked. Yes, I'm actually shocked, but I shouldn't be.
And I'm willing to bet I can get to Belle and tell her everything before you can kill me.
Don't test me.
Don't test me.
She wouldn't mind. Like, she's coming back every single time. Like, I'm sorry for Belle, but she's way too naive.
You're going to hell?
The underworld.
That's quite a distinction.
I'm getting him back. Gold tricked him. Everything he gave up was based on a lie. You two share a heart. So will we.
It could work.
It will work.
How does one get to the underworld?
We're going. We're going right now.
Are you sure about this?
Oh, all of them? Even Henry? You...
I will find you. I will always find you.
I mean, I hope so, but the hell. Alright, that was Once Upon a Time, Season 5, Episode 11, and it's titled Swan Song. Where do I start? Interesting to see Little Hook for like 1.5 minutes. He has a son. He has a son. He has a brother, apparently, half brother. Yeah, but that's so weird. That poor guy. He has 2 brothers, both named Liam. And once again, I think it's very strange to name your son after the son you abandoned. I think it's not. No, I don't think it's strange. I think it's kind of sick. I don't like this at all. Maybe you can do that when you have, like, if you had two sons and you named them Liam and Killian. Maybe that, like, name them after both of your sons you abandoned, but not just one. But also, no, I'm joking. No, that's kind of fucked up. I don't want to say I get why Killian killed him, but I get why he was pissed. So Killian realized what kind of man he wants to be. Okay, and he sacrificed himself. And by the way, I don't know if whether you guys can do anything with that information or not, but the scene when Emma killed Killian, it reminded me so much of the season 2 finale of Buffy. It definitely felt very similar. Also very powerful, very emotional. And just like the Buffy scene, here also the music was the main thing. Yeah, got my eyes teary a little bit. And of course I was immediately like, I don't think we're losing Killian for good. I definitely don't. But then again, you can always lose an actor for various reasons. So there was a possibility. Maybe the actor quit or something, got fired. I mean, anything is possible. But apparently we're about to get him back. It's kind of weird, but I wish they kind of fooled me a little bit more. Like, they made it look like he's actually dead, and I was like, okay, is he actually dead? But they could have made it look like that even more. Like, why didn't we get to see at least a glimpse of his, I don't know, of his funeral, maybe? They really had the opportunity to fuck with us. Give us a funeral scene, so the audience is like, oh my god, is he actually dead? But I wasn't really, they didn't give me enough time to be concerned about that, about him. And I think that's kind of wasted. It's kind of a wasted opportunity. I know they had to make clear what the next half of the season is going to be about. Apparently we're going to the underworld, and up to this point I haven't really thought about that, like what's going to happen next, because that was episode 11. 311 was going home. 411, and was it, I think it was villains or heroes and villains, and in that episode we also learned like what's the second half of the season is going to be about, and that was the case here. They had to tell us that, okay, the next part is going to be about that and that. So I get it, they had limited time, of course, like always, because they only have like 40 minutes. We're going to the underworld. That's interesting. Underworld means in like Hercules, Hades, Megara, Phil. Interesting. I like Hercules. I like the movie. Rumple. I'm kind of done with him. He's going to be the shitter he's always been. So, but he's more powerful now, apparently, because he has the power of every single Dark One, including Emma, and that's a problem, I think. I mean, I was about to. Once they revealed this, I was like, okay, this is so. It's repetitive, it's boring, like we've been through this. And he actually wanted the powers back. But then I thought, him wanting his powers back, it makes sense. It's boring and it's repetitive, but it makes sense. He's always had his powers. Let's put it that way. I think there are three things that matter to him. His son, dead, but still his son, Belle, and his powers. And at one point he had his powers and Belle, but not Bay. Then Bay died, but he still had his powers and he had Belle. Then he wasn't with Belle because Belle banished him, but he came back and got his powers back. He lost Belle, but he still had his powers. Then he lost his powers, but he still had Belle. But now Belle broke up with him. So he had nothing. He lost Bay, he lost his powers, and he lost Belle. And then he saw the opportunity to get one of them back. And he took it. I don't know, you can say it's, once again, repetitive, but you cannot say that it's like out of character. Because I think it makes sense. And I was asking, like, I wanted to know where they're going with him. With normal Rumple, without powers, but then I realized there's nothing to go to with him. Or to do with him. Just him and Belle being in a couple, and that's it. And that's not enough for a good or an interesting character. Or they could have left the show together. But then I'm like, I would rather accept Dark Rumple again than losing him. I don't want to lose him. So I'll take it, whatever. And yeah, now they're on their way to the underworld, but like they're taking Henry with them. Guys, that's the least thing I can take seriously. And I don't think I'm supposed to be that confused or irritated by that. But I am. They're going to hell. And they're taking Henry. I mean, yeah, I know the show, they have to use the actor because Henry is part of the show, and like having half of a season without Henry, I think it's not possible. But that's kind of, no, not maybe not out of character. I don't know. But if Henry was my son, I would be like, you stay here, do your homework, and go to school. What? He went to school at some point, right? But he's not anymore. I mean, okay, it's Storybrooke, created by a curse. I don't think you need like education in the Enchanted Forest, and they're not like, okay, when I'm old enough or when I'm grown, then I'm going to leave Storybrooke and go to New York, become a lawyer or something, because then you definitely needed some education, but I don't think that's the case. But back to my point, they taking him to the underworld, and that doesn't make sense to me at all. Okay, but the Camelot story arc is over, I think, and definitely very sudden, because I told you guys I'm kind of binging a little bit, not entirely, but I'm binging a little bit right now. Not only Once Upon a Time, also with Buffy and Merlin and everything. An Angel, and that was it. So I was like, okay, I'm watching the next episode, and it's episode 11, but I didn't really think about, like, it's episode 11, and episode 11 is kind of always, I think in Once Upon a Time, it's always the mid-season finale, I think. So therefore, important, a little bit more important. But oh my god, I almost forgot. I realized that the next episode is going to be episode number 100. And yes, it's terribly sunny out there. So episode 100. Interested. I want to see the underworld. I'm intrigued. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you in the underworld in the next episode. Until then, goodbye, guys.